No verse. What's up? Mano. No verse. Sharp. Today I'm going to be talking a lot about some. Oh, no verse. I'm going to be talking a lot about some Forex stuffs. Some Forex. What's in the column again? Beginner stuff, and then some strategies. I'm going to entertain some questions, and then we'll do some other things as well. So first of all, this is Milk Deriv, and this is Milk Deriv. All of these Milk Deriv offer signals and mentorship and all those. So first of all, I'm going to start by saying that Forex is very lovely. Forex changed my life. Forex, in fact, it has a lot of impact. It had a lot of impact in my life, and it really changed a lot about me. The concept or what people know about Forex outside, it's very little, very very little. That's the fact. What people know about Forex outside is, what they were taught. What I was taught when I started Forex trading was more of indicators. In fact, what I was taught was gambling. Gambling in the sense that you just sell the market and within a few minutes you want to close the market. You just buy the market and within a few minutes you want to close the market. All those things, all those are gambling. It's just things, it works like that. But the real concept of Forex is very, very different. And when you learn the real concept of Forex, believe me, it's going to be very, very helpful for you. And, you start making meaningful impact, in the field. Also, it changes the way you look at the market. I started Forex trading, I think a year plus right now. When I started Forex trading, normally what I do is, after blowing a whole lot of accounts, I decided, okay, that this is what I'm going to be doing. That I'm going to, I'm going to just enter the market, leave the market for some time, and then when I'm back from maybe after everything I'm doing for the day, I will check and know if the market is giving me money or not. Now listen, most of the times it doesn't work. 99.9% of the time it doesn't work. Why? Because even though I buy this particular market at a particular point, and then the market is going up, it doesn't necessarily mean that market, won't come down. There's what we call consolidation. There's what we call retesting back to something. Most of the time, market does something like that. That's the Forex market for you. Just go back. It just goes back to where it started, and then before it start going up. So that's it's a lot. What the world has about Forex, what a lot of people have about Forex, the concept they have about Forex is very, very bad. And that's why Deriv is here to change that very, very particular concept. That concept is very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. When I mean wrong, I mean very, very wrong. Because when you begin to think about Forex market is not just about gambling. It's not just about when you buy, you leave the market, it buys and all this. No, it doesn't work like that. The Forex market is very, very, very complicating. It works on very, very, very best strategies works. At a point when I found out that, okay, Forex market goes with strategies, I started looking for strategies to use. There's one, you go to YouTube, you see a lot of them, they'll tell you 2021 best strategy to milk the market, 2022 best strategy to milk the market, strategy for boom and crash, strategy for this, and all those. By the time you view the videos, what you see is they'll tell you if a moving average crosses, you buy. Or if a moving average crosses, you sell. All those kind of things. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because it's not the same thing you're seeing in a 5-minute time frame. It's not the same thing you're going to see in the 15-minute time frame. It's not the same thing you're going to see in other time frames. So the market, most of them work. Listen, some of them work, at least a whole lot of them. but it works not consistently. There's different from milking the market once. Some people, a lot of people make money in forex trading. That's actually the truth. A lot of people make money in forex trading. Okay, I think before I come, let me just accept some requests in case you want to come online. You want to join the chat. So I'm seeing some. So a lot of people. Sorry for that. A lot of people. A lot of people have this concept, and a lot of them are actually making money with it. The concept of what's it called, indicators and rest. Listen, it makes money for people. There's difference from making money in forex and being consistent in trading. All those two, they are two different things. It's not the same. Making money and then being consistent with it. Being consistent means this strategy is what is working for you every now and again. Not that you've used it for 6 months and it stops. Not that you've used it for 1 week and it stops. No. Not that you've used it for 2 days and it stops. No. It keeps working for you. It keeps working, and then that's what makes it a very, very perfect strategy. And that's why I'm very, very, very clinical about teaching the price action strategy, because it has helped. I've been using it for more than a year right now. I'm telling you the truth, more than a year right now, and I have never for once regretted it. Okay, I have for once regretted it, but most of the times, 90. If I take 50 trades, at least 35 is always going, and that's one very perfect thing about the price action. And now the other 15, the other 15%, sorry, if I have 50 trades and then 35% of them are good, the other 15 now that are bad is not as a result of my price action not working. No, it may be as a result of my impatience, or because I've not really gotten the knowledge in the action, because it's a very, very broad topic. Price action technique which I teach is very, very broad. It's something that is very, very broad and a lot. So the forex market is very nice. Believe me, it's very nice. It gives a whole lot of money. When I took a trade, that was a trade I posted yesterday, I think. I took a trade, and then I was on air. I was traveling by flight, and then there was no service, of course. I think that was like a 7 hour flight. But before then, I just analyzed the market, and I said, okay, this is what is going to happen in the market. That was the stuff I posted yesterday. And then to see how perfect, to see how I wouldn't say it's perfect, but to see how confident I was in the strategy. I left the trade for more than 7 hours. I didn't check my phone because there was no internet connection on flight. So I didn't check it. And I never checked it till I got back to my home, got to my room. I've even eaten before I said, okay, let me check this market that I took, and then it gave the money. It has not even hit the TP that I gave in the signal group. It has not hit the TP that I gave in the signal group before I allowed it. So the forex market is very, very broad. Is a lot. Before I continue, I'd love to entertain questions from anyone. What's
Baba? I'm fine, sir. That's me, sir.
how you doing, man?
I'm very good, sir.
You're
You
now
are saying a
close.
lot of things about your forex enterprises and all that, and you know, actually, a lot of people want to join your forex group, milk the markets with you, and actually like do a lot of things. So I was thinking, what if you don't have the accurate capital to start up? What should you do?
So that's another thing, forex market. Now, sometimes if you don't have the capital to start up, it's just best you leave it till you have the capital to start up, because the market is very broad. And why most people fail, because someone like me now, when I'm doing account management, why I prefer to use more account sizes to trade is because sometimes the market there's what we call fake breakouts. Sometimes the market can decide to do fake breakout. It happens a whole lot of times in forex market. It happens a whole lot of that. And for now, I'm still working on various strategies on finding things to find fake breakout. But most of the times, because of those fake breakouts, when you have a small account size and then there's a fake breakout, it's very, very possible that your money will go. So that's why it's best use capital. You get the capital first before you The Forex market is not ending yet. It's going to be there for years. So once you get your money here, you can begin. So I think that.
Yeah, that is all right. Then I was also saying, you are saying a lot of things about putting trade. Okay, say something about you placing your trade and going on air, and when you now got back and the confidence you had, and after everything, the trade was still on, and it was still on the good side. So I was saying, what if you place your trade and you kind of something happens, something of that nature happens? Is there any way that you can actually stop the trade if you are going to lose?
Yeah, there's what we call stop losses and take profits in Forex markets. You can just set your take profit. Once it gets there, the market, it takes the profit. Or you can set your stop loss. Once it gets there, once you're losing, maybe you want to lose some certain amount of money. Once it gets there, the account will just close. The amount of money or the price you put will just close the account. Maybe you must have lost like $10 or $20 within the list.
All right then. Thanks very much. You can answer another question, or maybe another person.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
I say thanks very much for entertaining my questions, bro.
Again, about those stop losses and take profits. So over the years, I've learned that, and I've seen, and I've experienced that sometimes Deriv have what we call stop loss. What's it called? Stop loss hunters. When you have a particular trade at a particular point, and I think that's why they always have fake breakouts. This is a very big secret of Deriv indices. I think that's why you have fake breakouts. When you have stop loss, and then you have your, especially stop loss, when you have your stop loss, because sometimes they don't do it for take profit. But when you have your stop loss, you find out that sometimes the market just hit the stop loss and begin to go up. It happens a whole lot of times to some people, and that's because they have stop loss hunters. Once they check and say, okay, if this stuff hits stop loss of this guy, of this person, that it still has a very, very big possibility of still agreeing to this analysis you've made, they'll just make it like that. The thing will hit your stop loss and then still start going up. Maybe you sold the market, maybe you bought a market and then you put your stop loss because it's buying, your stop loss has to be lower. Then you put your stop loss below the price that you bought the market. It happens a whole lot of times. You put your stop loss below the market, below the price that you bought. Some of the times the market will just hit the place that you've just added your stop loss, and then before going up. It happens a whole lot of times. So they have stop loss hunters. That's why most of the times it's very, very best if you have your phone with you, or you have your laptop, or you're going to be looking at it. It's best to always monitor it manually and not just automatically and put it there, because that means that they already know the stop loss that you have and they'll do what they want to do with it. So trading Deriv is very, very, it's just all about sense and knowledge. Now, some people have also asked me why I prefer trading Deriv indices to what's it called, to currency pairs. Now, this is the reason. First of all, personally, I learned trading Deriv. I learned the first Forex tutorial I had was on indices trading, volatility indices. I never learned about currency pairs. That's one. Then the second is Deriv is is a lot. Listen, you can use $10 and make $2K dollars as a profit. That's actually the truth. I've done it. I think it's in my Facebook, and maybe I'll get the profit. That was $10, $10 to around $100 and something in just a trade, and it happens with Deriv. Once you cannot do that and this happened within a day. You cannot do that with currency pairs. Why? Because currency pairs, their leverage, their stops is very, very small. When you buy currency pairs, you find out that it's very, very little. You find out that it's very, very little. The what's it called? So sorry. The profit will be very little. When you have like a smaller account price of $10, $20, you find out that when you get the money. What's up, man?
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. What's up?
You're about to get. Yeah. Are you the one I saw today in Morocco at church?
Yeah, I'm in Morocco right now. At where?
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm in Morocco right now. At where? Where did you say?
You are the one?
Yeah, I'm in Morocco right now. Yeah, I'm in Morocco right now.
Ah, which part of Fez are you?
I'm in Fez. You saw me in Fez.
Huh?
I'm in Fez. You saw me in Fez.
Yeah, network is bad here. So yeah, I saw you to say at church today. You are wearing that shirt of yours that is written. All we do is milking Deriv. I almost approached you, but the time I wanted to talk to you, then I found that you moved out of the room, so I couldn't talk to you. But I really wanted to talk to you. I saw you today. You came with Samo,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Sonto, and Paminali.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll ask you for a line from
yeah.
yeah,
Just
I'll
send
ask
the
for a
message.
line from one of the guys. Then I'll
Okay, no wala.
sorry.
You said you're gonna ask for my line with from one of the guys, right?
So I'll text you.
No wala. It's okay.
Yeah, I can't get you the net.
So yeah. So if you have any questions, you can just put it down in the comment section. I'll answer before I go off. Before I go off. That's any question. So he said you don't post losses. I post my losses. There's a particular place in the profile where there's losses as well. You can just check it out. I post my. It's not actually all, but I post my losses. Yeah, we lose. You know, in trade. Now I told you that if I take 50 trades, at least 35 of them goes, and then 55 of 15 of them are losses. And it happens. You know, with forex, it's not always all the time that you should expect. You know, profits. So yes, I post losses. Check the page. I don't think I post it as message. I don't think so, but I think is within the highlights. The highlights in the Telegram in the profile. Just check it within the highlights. You see it. You see the losses there. So yes, can I ask, is Deriv a good broker? Yeah, I think yeah. I think yeah. They have a lot of payment methods, and they reply to stops quickly. When I have problem, the agents reply quickly. And also, I think Deriv is the only broker that offers volatility indices. So yeah, Deriv is the only broker that offers volatility indices. So yeah, the only. So if you want to be trading volatility indices, you have no option than to use Deriv, you know, to use. But if you want to trade other things like the currency pairs, I think XM is good. I'm not advocating for any broker anyways. You can just research about it, you know, stuff. Says, are you fully back for account management? Yeah, I think so. I think I'll start with that. Nice. Yeah, I am. I'm back for account management. What about account management? How long can you manage an account? Maybe like a month, a year. When account management, we manage it till anytime you want to be, anytime you want your account to stop to be managed. But the profit share is daily. When we've built the trust with the person, we can decide to increase it weekly, monthly, and then all the rest. So it also says account management. What is the possibility of losing everything? Do you sign an agreement? Yeah, there's possibility of losing everything with an account management. Maybe you have the $20, $200 account, you know, for management. Yeah, there's possibility of losing everything, and there's no agreement. I don't know what you mean by sign agreements. I don't understand the question. Will the online classes be on Zoom or recorded? I'm going to talk with the mentorship student with that. If you're a mentorship class, we're going to speak about that on WhatsApp. Price action and trendline strategies are different, right? Trendline strategy is a part of price action. It's a part of price action. Yeah, you know, if you there's this price action tutorial book I brought out, you'd see that there's trend line. The price action is just like a term. Why trend line is, you know, inside it. So yeah, it's a part. They are not different. They are not different. It's just a part of it. Price action entails a lot of things, and trend line strategy is one of the best means, you know, for price action strategy. Have you blown accounts while doing management? Yes, I've blown accounts while doing account management. I've blown an account while doing account management. Thanks. Do you do mentorship as well? Yeah, we have mentorship classes. We offer mentorship classes on we went to a offer mentorship classes. Yeah, we offer mentorship. We have mentorship and then also signal classes. So I don't know. I want to take the last questions before I go offline. Account management and signal, which one is best? That's dependent on which one you love, which one you prefer. If you prefer account management, good. If you prefer signals, good. The difference there is that because what I'm going to trade on your account is the same thing I'm going to give as signals to the people. So I think signal is best, but some people may not really have the time to trade and all those stuffs, and they'll begin to maybe look for account management and stuff. So final questions before I go offline. I believe you do a lot of risk management so as not to blow accounts during account management. Yeah, we try as much to not to blow accounts. Nobody wants his account to be blown, but sometimes it happens. Final questions before. What's your winning rate? Voila. I would say 98%, 97, 95. All I know is I lose sometimes, but I gain most of the times, and that's why I'm still in the business. And then the difference between my channel and most of what you see is that they use sticker. You use sticker. They'll use it and close the profit and the loss, the deposit and the balance. So you don't actually know that it's a demo account. We use only real accounts for our profits. All the things you're seeing on my page are real accounts. We don't use demo accounts. So where did you learn how to enter trades? What's your strategy? First of all, I learned Forex, beginning part of Forex from a friend, actually my neighbor, in school then. Then the strategy, God taught me the strategy. Yeah, because price action is very, very vast. Even what people know about price action may not be what I know about price action. You understand? What people know about price action may not be what I know about price action. So it's very quite different. I don't even know how I know about the strategy. All I know is that it's been working very well for me. Some people are skeptical about the account management. So, okay, people think it's scam. How is this scam? If you think it's scam, go for signals. I don't. How is this scam? You're not giving me your accounts. You're just giving me the details. I should be the one afraid because most people do after the account management, they just run away with the person's profit and all this. Without sharing the profit share with the person. People think it's scam. I don't know why you think it's scam. Maybe you can tell us why you think it's scam. When I buy strategies, is it written like a PDF or moving averages? Our strategies, we have pre-recorded videos where I teach my strategy, and then we have online classes where you can ask questions on the strategy, and stuff like that. It doesn't put proper risk management. I want to do account management, but they fear me. Any more signals today? Volatility, how liquidity graphs, like what's the minimum? Well, the minimum is $200, and volatility indices have liquidity graphs like currency pairs. Yeah. So if there are no other questions, going offline. Thank you very much for having us. This is me, Deriv. Follow us. We offer signals, we offer account management services, and we offer mentorship classes as well. Remember that. Please never use your last money to trade Forex. It's very, very wrong. Never use your last money to trade Forex. It's very wrong. Because most of the time, sometimes, you may be unlucky that's when the signal may not go well. I don't tell you that I give proper signals. I don't tell you that I give 100% signals. That's why I always advise that you must have at least a minimum of $50 before you take my signals. When people come to me and say they have $30 as equity and they want to take my signals, they are paid for the signals. I'll send them back their money and tell them when you get your account up to 50, you come for the signals. That's because it's a lot. It's a lot to entail. It's very, very lot, and it's best. You take the right part of the stops. So yeah, this is Make Driver. Who do is Make Drive. I'm going to talk to you later. Yeah. I wish you watch one of these videos, sir. Thank you very much. My other account is Lucky Main FX.